It's so freeing when you realize a lot of the problems or things you struggle with can be worked on. Obviously, in the moment, it does not feel like it and it's a big struggle, but I'm saying this because I used to struggle with anxiety so much and I worked on it little by little, eventually to the point where I'm lucky to say most of my anxiety is gone. I was like anxious about everything. Like, for example, I used to be too afraid to raise my hand in class, and now I literally, the moment a teacher asks a question, if I have something to say, I'll just raise my hand. Before, I used to have answers in my head and overthink them and try to make like fully fledged lines that I would rehearse. And then I'd still be too afraid to raise my hand and participate. And at that point, it was like I was the one who was being a prisoner to my mind. Nobody was telling me I couldn't say it. It was all in my head. And I was just forcing myself to put myself in a box, which further encouraged this behavior of just being anxious and afraid because I was proving to myself that I couldn't do it. And like little by little, doing the things that made me afraid and anxious in the past helped me prove to myself that I was capable of doing it, and it allowed me to feel more comfortable with doing it more and more. This applies to anxiety, but it also applies to a lot of other things. You just gotta keep practicing the things that scare you until you're numb and like you really just don't even feel anything about it when you do it. But that's what sucks. Like, we stay in our comfort zones because we want to stay comfortable. It's nice to be comfortable. But it also is uncomfortable to stay comfortable because you're afraid of everything that's uncomfortable to you. If that makes sense. Do uncomfortable things every day and see how it changes your life.